So, you're probably just like me. You have a bunch of small things that you have accumulated throughout months and years, and these little things and accessories, however useful they are to you, can be a bit annoying to organize and keep together. So, in this video, I want to share with you a few options that might just provide a solution to your organization problems. Today, we are going to be discussing and comparing three versions of the most functional and sleekest tech case organizers out in the market today, the Elements Tech Case from ALPAKA Gear. And I promise that by the end of this video, you'll be able to distinguish which kind of tech case fits your lifestyle the most. But before that, if you're new to this channel, my name is Emmy, and I'm an architect and design professional who also loves tech, design, and productivity principles. So if that resonates with you, please consider subscribing. Let's start first with the material and exterior qualities. These cases come in two different materials and several colorways to choose from. I obviously chose black because I love black in Batman. And material-wise, one is the Axoflux fabric, which is basically recycled polyester, and the X-Fac fabric, which is a little bit lighter and offer a little bit more water and dust resistance. I chose the X-Fac material due to its smoother surface, and because I have two cats and a dog, I constantly have to clean my stuff because fur definitely gets stuck all over my things. Thankfully, the X-Pac variant is fur resistant as well. The back panel, however, has an 800D ballistic nylon surface, which offer more durability. All of these cases also have YKK zippers and AquaGuard seals for additional weather protection. So for the interiors, these cases have the same high-vis blood orange interiors because, as I mentioned in the last video, and as you noticed, most of the items I have are black. So it's a good thing to have the strong contrast between the bag's interiors and the items I have with me. I also want to mention that all of these tech cases come with straps that allow you to convert them from being a plain carrying case to a sling bag that you can carry with you anywhere. A word of recommendation though, if you prefer comfort and a little bit of durability, I suggest that you also pick up the Pro straps, which I also have here with me, since they offer a bit more durability. And they come with better magnetic mechanism as well. So with that being said, let's begin our comparison. Let's start first with the standard Elements Tech Case. This is the one that started it all. So for its size and dimensions, it measures 24 cm in length and 15.5 cm in height and 9 cm in depth. And it also weighs just about 210 grams, I believe. So to me, this is ample enough space to house several small and medium-sized accessories, especially chargers and probably a mouse. So you're probably asking, what can fit here? So opening it up, you'll see that in the middle, there's a stretchable division that allows the case to open up like an accordion. This is to allow the bag to accommodate more items, and that's what's quite unique about this bag. Some tech pouches don't allow for much wiggle room, but this one does. So for the grand tour of the case, let's start from the main compartment. This is the padded area divider at the very back. It is intended for an iPad mini 6, and you can definitely fit one here. And for the past year, this is my main purpose for this space. Although you can also fit 1 to 2 A5 size notebooks in this divider. This divider also has a zipper that you can open up, which will reveal another area for storage. I believe it's intended to organize small papers such as receipts, tickets, or other things. Moving on to the center compartment, which is divided into two. One side can either be for a notebook, or a passbook, or a passport, or even a small camera. So let's try it out now. I have here my Leica Deluxe Type 109, which you saw in the other video that I posted. Let's try if it can fit inside here. It fits snugly, but you know, the lens is quite in the way. But definitely, you can sort of use this as a small camera bag. Divided into two sides, we have this thin zip pad that opens up to a few small pockets. They can fit SD cards and other small items like guitar picks or even Nintendo Switch game cartridges. On the other side, it can also fit your phone, a charging brick, few cables, and your AirPods. Or you can also just leave this side empty to accommodate other items on the other side. Now let's move on to the two pockets located in the main compartment. Towards the front of the bag, these two pockets are possibly my most frequently used because I usually put either my power banks and cables here, or even my wallets. I can also put my phone in it if I want to, and I appreciate the design of these pockets because they fit small rectangular items very snugly. And above it, you can also see this little garter material which can accommodate an Apple Pencil or even a traditional pen. And for the front zipper, you can see to the front of the tech case, you will find this zipper which can accommodate your phone. But for me, this is where I usually put my key organizers or other items that need to be accessed quickly. It could be car keys or my gym key fob. And for the back handle, this is a little handle or carry strap which allows you to hold the case comfortably with your hands without holding the whole thing. And underneath the case is a D-ring which is meant to be for stabilization when wearing it as a sling. I don't use it though, if I'm being honest, but it's good to have it there. Now for my recommendations, it's not surprising that with its 12 thoughtfully designed pockets across 3 compartments, you'll be able to fit as many small gear as you can. However, I recommend that you only pick what you need to put inside the case. Just because it can fit a lot volume-wise doesn't mean that you have to fill it to the brim. Remember to allow some room for your hands and for the items to breathe. And although you can attach a strap to it to carry it as a standalone pouch, for me, I find it to be more effective as a bag within a bag. The Go Sling Mini, which I featured in another video, is a more appropriate sling to use as a standalone pouch. So, who is it for? I think I would recommend the Elements Tech Case for anyone who is looking for a standard-sized case to organize all their tech accessories without any hassle. This is also for people who want a practically sized case without the compromise of internal real estate or room for their items. This is a great tech case that will stand the test of time and will be a great organizer that you can carry with you either as a standalone pouch or as a case that you'll want to just shove inside your backpack. Now, let's talk about the little brother, the Elements Tech Case Mini. Now, this one's a little bit more special in my opinion because of its slimness and sleekness. I particularly love this one for those reasons alone. So for the size and dimensions, it measures 23 cm in length, 13.5 cm in height, and 7 cm in depth, and weighs somewhere between 260 to 270 grams depending on the material, with the X-Pack version being lighter by 10 grams. So here's the interesting part. The Elements Tech Case Mini has a more limited space, which means you'll be forced to only put your essentials in it. It's a perfect essentialist tech case in my opinion, and opening it up, you'll still have a similar accordion style design interior with the same amount of dividers we saw in the standard Elements Tech Case. So let's start from the back again. The back area can accommodate a small passport-sized notebook or notebooks. For a time actually, I used this tech case to store my passport and notebook for a trip. Just the same as the standard one, there is one zipper that opens up to a space that can accommodate small papers such as receipts and tickets. And the center compartment is also divided into 2 sections, just like the standard case. But with its limited space, you could either just put your phone and earbuds or a few small notebooks or accessories. These 2 front mesh pockets are perfect for a slim power bank and a wallet organizer of some sort. Above it is, again, a small holder which can accommodate either an Apple Pencil or a traditional pen. And the front zipper is perfect for small slim items such as wallets or cards. And again, to the back of the case is a little handle or a carry strap. So for my recommendation, among these 3 tech cases, my recommendation for the Elements Tech Case Mini is a little bit different. In my opinion, this is the perfect going out with barely the essentials sling. So, you know, for those moments when you don't want to bring a lot, but you also don't want to carry things in your pockets because it ruins your drip or something.
Yeah, boy.
And plus, using your pockets for small things is a little bit of a hassle for some. On the techier side of things, I also use the Mini as a case for my camera batteries and filters. It also is a perfect pouch for my SD card container since the case is slim. It can also accommodate a small charging brick and a cable, so you can definitely use it for the purpose of being a small tech organizer for your camera gear as a creator. So, who is it for? It's for several kinds of people actually, in my opinion. And hear me out. 1, it's for the minimalist and essentialist kind of person. If you're living a less is more kind of lifestyle, this is for you. If you stick with just the small essentials, then this is the perfect no-fuss slim case. Just an organizer for your phone, a notebook, and probably a small wallet. Secondly, it's also perfect for frequent flyers. Honestly, your passport, your phone, a pen, and a small wallet and your AirPods can perfectly fit inside with no problem. Third, it's a great tech case for creators who accumulate small tech essentials that are begging to have a home and to be organized. This kind of setup, you can just put it inside your bigger tech bag and call it a day. Tech Case Mini. we finally have the max version. This one obviously fits the most items in it, but I want to discuss also some recommendations later on how you can maximize this amazing tech case. So for the size and dimensions, it measures 24 cm in length, 15.5 cm in height, and 9.5 cm in depth, and weighs around 330 grams. Now, comparing it to the standard Elements Tech Case, you will notice that they only differ in depth by a tad bit. And although the difference is quite small, somehow it makes an impact in terms of how it can accommodate bigger items in it. So what can fit? With it being the max version, it goes without saying that this one can definitely fit more. And opening it up, it has the same familiar layout as the other two, only this time, the divider in between has a magnetic opening to hold the pen, because the max case is a tad deeper than the standard tech case. You can actually put your headphones in it too. I have here my Sony XM5s, and you can see it's almost like a snug fit. So this is my XM5s, and if I want to put them here, it can fit. Look, let's try to close it. Yep. It can double as an XM5 case too. I believe that you can also comfortably fit a Nintendo Switch in here. I think you just need to remove the Joy-Con controllers. Although I usually don't, since I have a dedicated case for the Switch, but definitely you can. This time around, the pencil holder is right above the back compartment where you can usually hold an iPad mini. Between the divider, you have 4 different mesh pockets which can perfectly house your chargers, battery packs, and other similarly sized gear. It has a generous amount of space that allows your items more room to breathe. You can even fit a mouse and your AirPods as well in the pockets. The divider itself, just like in the standard version, has 3 small pockets that can tuck away small items such as SD cards, an AirTag, and a small token. So who is it for? The Elements Tech Case Max can definitely be for someone who owns a lot of gear with small components and accessories. For example, photographers, content creators, video creators, and even musicians. I actually like the fact that it can also accommodate my small multi-effects guitar pedal as well as my audio interface. So if ever I need to pack up my audio equipment and head for the studio, then it's easy to put them away in the Tech Case Max. It's also for people who want to organize their gear better and are looking for a place to house their frequently used items and accessories and want their gear to be more portable and accessible at all times. Basically, anyone who wants a case with a maximum space for their small gear without compromising comfort and portability. And that's my short comparison of the 3 versions of the Elements Tech Case. I hope this video helped you decide which one is best for you, or if you're like me, you may be inclined in collecting all of them for yourself. And if you're interested in picking up any of these, I have provided links in the description. Also, don't miss out on getting any discounts by using the code I also provided there. Thanks again, Alpaka, for sending these products over. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and share it with your friends. If you have any questions or if I missed out on anything, ask and I'll do my best to answer them. For behind the scenes and updates, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!